Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Minds Beneath Us. We're part of kind of the resistance movement now, I guess. There's certainly this government-affiliated Black Ops organisation that's looking into what's going on at the Flot Farm. But we're working for them now. We're about to find out a little bit more about that, so let's dive straight in. Here we go.
There. Jason, what I'm about to say may sound ridiculous, but I believe you have the right to know. Come, let's talk somewhere else.
Okay, that's fine. This is my neighbor's apartment? This is our apartment.
After what happened tonight, we decided to move the base in order to keep you under protection. Your next door neighbor happens to have moved out, so we took over.
What? How did she get into my apartment?
I like it here. Home sweet home.
How did you get in?
23 took care of the lock.
Kind of answers that.
Miss Chang is in the bedroom, resting. Don't worry about her, she's recovering well.
Can I see her?
Not yet. I have something utterly important to tell you. I'll make this short, Mr. Dai. You are no ordinary human. According to the readings of these sensors, you're genetically engineered, special at birth.
Huh?
You must have noticed that you are stronger and faster than others. These are the benefits of said engineering. But the process also leaves a back door so that you can be remote controlled.
Genetic engineering? Remote control? What nonsense is this? What have you been smoking?
I know it's hard to believe, but you are not a lone case. To make sure that they can't control you while we're in the middle of a mission, I need precautions. Sorry, this hurts.
Is time frozen? Oh, hello? Hello? What's this? What was that?
How are you feeling? What the fuck? If I warned you, you'd have dodged. The last thing I wanted to do was accidentally shoot you in the face. Considering everything, a sucker punch was the only option.
Still hurts.
Yeah, my apologies. The slug I shot you with will sever possession, if any. The downside is that you will be paralyzed for a while. Speaking of that, you're recovering exceptionally fast.
I'm strong. I'm not sure what her grin means.
How are you feeling? Uncomfortable?
I feel fine. Should I?
Most people would feel dizzy for a long time. Somehow you don't have any of the side effects. Good. Can you stand up? Good. That's it for precaution. Take a rest. We will plan for next steps tomorrow. We'll let you know when we're ready.
Why didn't you tell me I was engineered?
I didn't tell because it's classified information. But I suppose you're entitled to know some of it. First of all, Owl has nothing to do with your condition. We discovered a secret society a few years ago. Who they are, what they want, we still haven't found out. The only thing we know is that they have been making genetically engineered babies for decades. You are one of their products.
When did you realize I'm one of them?
Is that relevant?
I'm just curious.
All I can say is that I knew before today.
That means she's been watching me for a while.
And that is all I can tell you. Are you satisfied with the answer?
Why would they do that?
That is classified. I know you're undergoing one shock after another, but this is the reality. Accept it or...
Or what?
Or you will fall into a downward spiral, seeing conspiracies everywhere, doubting everything. Good night.
Good night. So what happens now? She's not joking, but
About what you are. We didn't tell Lawrence. Can you keep it a secret too?
That's why she wants to talk to me alone, huh? Why?
Yeah, he won't gain anything from the knowledge, and it may even cause trouble.
But I know it. Don't you think I could cause trouble?
No offense, but you are the trouble. The knowledge doesn't make much difference.
Good point.
Can you keep a secret?
I will.
Merci. That's it then. Bonne nuit.
I see that she doesn't really need my opinion. Should I trust her? Do I have other options? Okay. I don't think any of this stuff has probably changed, really. Guess we should go to the bedroom and see Fran.
Bran. She's sound asleep. That 23 woman wasn't lying. Great. I should have stopped you. I should... Oh yeah, that's the doorbell, isn't it? Oh, hi. We're having dinner downstairs, me and 23. Would you join us? We're a team going forward. I figured we could use some bonding exercises. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I wouldn't push you. Don't hesitate to say no if you'd rather rest early. What'd you say? You coming? Now that you said it, I am hungry. It's been a long day and I was too tired to feel hunger. Sure, let's go. Thanks for coming, Jason. Let's go. We're already at it. Let's hurry before the food gets cold. How does he manage to be so energetic all the time? Is this it? Have a seat, Jason. She's quite forward. Evening 23. Hey, you remembered my name? Well, it's not been long. Shut up. Here, you've got to try this out. They have one hell of a way of cooking clams. Or would you order something else? Feel free to. Lawrence is paying. It's a long day and you deserve a treat. Order whatever you like, Jason. 3 people. I could use something now. Waitress? Aye. Ordering more? Yes? Sure, what would you like? Fran likes their fried prawns, and she told me to never order pork intestines here so they don't wash it thoroughly enough. Let's go with the prawns then. Okay. Just one? Yeah, just one. Okay. Draft beer is on discount today. Would you like some? Bring it on. Is it okay, Lawrence? Of course it's okay. Thank you. Don't be so nice, Jason. Order whatever you want while Lawrence is paying. Says the one who takes fat paychecks from the government. Hey, we earn these fat paychecks, risking our lives. Okay, now let's talk. You must be full of questions, Jason. Ask away. I guess we just work through these. Who the heck are you people? Didn't Nin tell you? We're agents of OWL. Overwatch 1 Pi... Le... something something. Nah, you don't remember the full name. Shut up, as if you can. Anyway, just imagine with the FBI, elite legal enforcement. FBI, aren't they in charge of catching pedophiles? I thought the CIA was for enforcement. Read your elementary school textbooks, Lawrence. Alright, Lawrence is not an OWL agent. He's one of our civilian helpers hired for this operation. Ye used her power to secure a position for him in Silencio. I'm now Nin's apprentice. Apprentice? Yeah, she's training me into an OWL agent. So far, I don't think you can make the cut. Eh? Wasn't I doing a fabulous undercover job? Fabulous? What do you say, Jason? Truth is, he was always kind of weird. Ugh. Huh? Anything else you want to know about us? Is Nin Situ your commander? You could say that, right, 23? Yeah. OWL missions are usually executed in pairs. One field agent and one's comms officer. The 2 are equal in power. Every pair is different, though. In our case, Nin is the leader, all right? I see. Basically, that's it. Anything else you want to know? Why haven't I heard of OWL before? Because we are a secret agency. There are lots of rumours about us, though. And you don't mind telling me? Of course we mind. Gonna wipe your memories really soon. With this, the neuralizer. What the hell? Haha, I'm joking. 23 loves these nerdy old movie references. It's called Retro, Timeless Classic. Learn it, young man. Now, let's get back to the subject. Our strategy against these rumours is to leave them be. There are all sorts of conspiracy theories on the internet. People don't care about them anymore. They won't take OWL seriously unless we blow our cover. Or civilian helpers like you somehow blow our cover. Sounds handy. It is handy. These days people don't believe in anything. For that we're super grateful. Makes our life a lot easier. But this is none of your concern. Now you should know quite a bit about us. Okay, I get the idea. Good. Anything else? Oh, the food's here. Robot waiter, huh? Where's that waitress? That's the promotions girl. Promotion girl? Hired by the beer brewery. Take your orders and try to sell your beer. Men just love girls dressed like that. One of the few jobs that robots can't take over. Okay, let's continue. Anything else you'd like to ask? How did you find Fran and I? Eva was compromised, so we immediately sent Lawrence off to Francis, who had the hard drive. I followed her to Vision's HQ building, but couldn't get past the guards. I waited outside and rushed to the hospital right after the incident. Sorry, Jason, I couldn't protect her.
Yeah, he couldn't do a thing. I don't blame you, that's true.
Thank you. Nin heard about it and made it to the hospital on short notice. We knew Vision must have arranged to finish her off.
They've done that before, assassination.
Oh, which big corporation hasn't? Although Vision's approach is milder than that of Growl and Sunrise. Growl used to bully our gang. They're basically a supercharged mafia. You'd want people to overhear that. Chillax, I have my own connections. Former gangster, eh? I heard rumours, but never thought they were true. Anyway, Nin went to the hospital, took care of the assassin, and brought Francis back here.
But her treatment...
I know what you're thinking, it's written all over your face. Rest assured, she's in stable condition. You'll see her in the morning. And that's the summary of events. Any questions about the details?
Who are those people that attacked me?
Thugs hired by Vision. Probably wanted to take you out before you made too much noise. But you ended up beating them up, not bad. Jason used to serve in the army after all. Right.
23 is beaming at me, although I can't read it.
But then they sucker punched you.
A helmet guy helped me out.
It's Lawrence, you didn't notice?
Ha ha ha. Oh, the voice did sound familiar, plus he's wearing the same clothes. I was following Nin's orders.
She told me to sit tight and observe, see how you handle the situation. You're about to join the team after all. Makes sense, eh?
Thought my role was a flop farm employee.
Right, but again things happen, who knows what comes next. This investigation is risky. Naturally, we want to know how well you handle danger.
Did you test EVA for hand-to-hand combat too?
Well, we didn't, but that would be quite a show.
Anti-Pac's a serious punch.
Nin wants to test your combat abilities because she has plans for you.
She's getting serious.
As far as I can tell, she must have something aggressive planned for tomorrow. Awesome! Don't be so jumpy. We are law enforcement, can't keep pulling illegal stunts. Even if we do, don't be so eager, alright?
Sure, cool.
That attitude.
Aren't you worried Vision's men could follow us here?
Why?
They can't give up that easily.
No worries about that, because, Nin and I, we were fairly surprised. I'm a comms officer, right? I have access to the government's intel network. It took me a long while to locate her residence. Frances barely leaves any digital footprint. There's only a mailing address, which is not her home address. She's overly cautious.
I used to call her overly cautious too. Turns out it's not entirely unnecessary. Must apologise to her later.
It's not a big problem, of course, if we're to utilise the entire surveillance system. But Vision doesn't have that much power. I believe we're safe for now. Unless she or you told anyone about this apartment?
Brand definitely didn't. I mentioned it to a security officer, but only by the name of the subway station. I told a security officer at Silencio about the subway station nearby.
Oh? What's the officer's name?
Michael Seo.
I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry, I don't think he'll make any difference. Even if they find us, we can deal with them. Right, Lawrence?
Totally.
Weren't you stabbed by a random dude yesterday? I was backstabbed, okay. Total stranger, backstab without a warning. Who could have dodged that? Imagine Nin getting backstabbed with or without warning. I have trouble imagining it. Right, somebody could have dodged that. How about you tried? Well, I couldn't. Ha, got you. But I'm not like you, always wanting to do what Nin does. But... enough. Got more questions, Jason?
Why does he call you 23?
Here it comes, the inevitable question.
Oh no, don't get her started.
23 is my kill count. What?
One hell of a way to name yourself.
Ha! No, I'm kidding. Enough, 23. She's like that, inventing stories every time people ask about her name. I learned from an old movie, one of those action hero flicks Nin loves so much. The one with the hero dressed up like a bat. Yes, her favourite. Her movie picks are predictable. Yeah, she's kind of cute in that way. Hey, I forgot to answer Jason's question about my name. Well, I'll tell you when the timing's right.
Okay.
You don't have any objection? Good. She says that every single time too. I've never heard her tell anyone. Because your right time isn't here yet. Has anyone ever had their right time? Nin had. She knows where my name comes from. I'll ask her then. She won't tell. Curious about anything else, Jason?
That's about it.
Good. Time for work. I need to decipher Eva's documents. You guys have a good time. Safe trip, Aneki. Don't Aneki me. We are not Yakuza. Sorry. Old habits die hard. You did great today, Jason.
Suddenly she's all serious.
I'm very sorry for what happened to you. Let's bring an end to this together. I've had enough of it too.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, I'm off. Work time. Good night.
Good night. Good night. It's getting late. Ready to call it a day? Well, there is something I want to talk to you about. Sure. What is it? Can I really trust them? Absolutely. 23 might sound shady, but they're both good people. I've worked with them on a few missions. What do I guess you don't have a reason to trust them or me? Can I trust you? Of course, try me. I still have my doubt, but he does sound earnest enough. Let me think. I gotta know Nin first. 23 came much, much later. In the beginning, she was only a faceless voice doing intel and dispatching behind the scenes. How did you get to know Nin? Long story. It was during a mission of hers. Unlike you though, I was actively looking for her. I was saved by a member of OWL when I was a kid. Been trying to locate them ever since. My goal right now is to become an OWL agent. This mission is sort of my trial. I believe this mission will go smoothly. Nin and 23 are extremely experienced agents. Extremely experienced? Neither of them looks over 40. Especially Nin, she's what? Capable? Yeah, right. I was about to say that. I guarantee you can trust them. Anything else? Used to be a gangster. Aye. Do you mind? He's kind of nervous. Honestly, I don't really feel anything about it. Is that so? He seems relieved. I know there are people who seriously mind, and I know it's bad. I was just young and naive back then. I know, it happens. I'm so relieved hearing you say that. My hometown is in one of the evacuation zones. Not the nicest place to live in. Evacuation zones? Yeah, don't you call it that where you came from? Evacuation zones are the lowlands that will be submerged when the sea level rises. Many places are elevated like one pie, but they've given up on some. The residents are generally the poor or the bad kind. I was born there. Things were not that bad until I was in elementary school. I'm an orphan, no parents to tell me about right and wrong, so I joined a gang. It's all water under the bridge. Now I just want to be a good citizen. Is it that easy to quit? Yeah, pretty easy. I didn't know anybody anything after all. A few boys didn't want me to leave, but I insisted. No hard feelings though, we're still buddies. Don't tell Nin, I guess she wouldn't approve. Please. Why wouldn't she approve? I don't know, just a feeling. So, please. Alright, fine. Thank you, man. There's nothing much to say about my gangster days. Anything else you want to know? I think that's about it. Yeah, it's been a long day. Well, good night. Good night. Later. Need to take care of a few things. Good night. Let him have his secrets. Oh, this is it, isn't it? Let's go home. Good sleep. Guess there's probably not much else to do. Let's do that. So we're going to have another conversation with our inner self. That's my guess. What the fuck are you doing? I told you to keep watch over Fran no matter what. Why didn't you stop her? I tried. Alright, I know that. Even if I were in the cockpit, I couldn't have convinced her. She's like that, always in action, always on the front line, risking herself. All I wanted was just a normal, quiet life together with her. Why does she keep caring more about them instead of me? You know she cares about you. I do, but I want her to be happy, but she's fighting for the happiness of the whole world. Why does she do that? Ever thought about it? All the time, but I really don't get it. Maybe she's obsessed with a sense of responsibility. What made you think so? She believes people with the power to help others must go help others. I'd never think like that. Let's go over everything that happened today. Hey, I'm sorry that you have to go through this. Yeah. About Lawrence and those women, they say they're government agents. Honestly, I've got trouble believing that. You think they're lying? No, actually. Somehow my intuition tells me to trust them. Intuition? Sort of. What do you think? Can we trust them? Should be safe enough to trust them at least for now, yeah. Care to explain? They have had plenty of chances to harm us, but chose not to.
Well, it doesn't mean that they'll continue to choose not to. Maybe they need us for a purpose. Well, let's just stay alert. You're right. I, for one, want to trust Nin Situ. Why? Not to say, she looks like a woman with a mission. Earnest, not acting. One more thing worth noting is she knows about me, or rather, us. All her talk about genetic engineering and remote control as if she knows exactly what's happening to us. The thing she shot us with didn't work. Right, I was coming to that. I don't think her thing is not working though. For a moment I thought you were gone and then you were back. Any idea what happened? The Spectre probably did something to us. Was that the figure that we saw? What Spectre? It was a figure appearing out of thin air. I have no idea what you're talking about. Am I missing something? I think the Spectre is who put me into your body in the first place. The one you talked about yesterday. It's still watching us. It wants you to stay in my body. I think so. And this Spectre is the root of all our problems. Whatever the case is, we must find out what it really is or isn't. Although we don't have any lead to start with. Looks like our problem won't see a solution in the foreseeable future. However, I managed to grab control twice today. First at the farm, I moved this body to the hospital. Then a while ago it was me when we agreed to work with Situ. How did you do it? I'm not sure. It might have to do with surges of emotions. Your control weakens when I'm emotional enough. Like today, in both cases I was overwhelmed by concerns about Fran. The bottom line is I don't think it's something I can consciously trigger. How did you feel when I grabbed control? A vision full of noise and then blackout. I could only watch from the back row. Yeah. Have you experienced anything like this before? Yes, the man I possessed last time also broke my control. Also when he was emotionally overwhelmed? Yeah? Even if I manage to take the cockpit, it's only for a short while, and you remain in my body. It's like switching drivers? Exactly. At the moment I believe we've got a better chance by working with Situ. Better chance of what? What? Getting those bad men off you and Fran's tail? Yeah. Of course, getting you out of this body in the process will be a huge plus. Everything's happening so fast. First you, then Fran, then these people out of nowhere? I'm totally clueless. I don't know enough to trust or distrust anyone. I'm lost. Stay alert and improvise. Yeah. There aren't a lot of choices. We must work with her for the time being and improvise. My objective stays the same, which is to keep Fran away from harm. Speaking of that, about EVA, you should have sold her out earlier today. Abandon the ship while you can. She dragged us into this shit without asking. We're not obliged to die with her. Actually, she gave me a choice whether to get involved or not. Did she ask Fran when she sent her a ticking bomb? And think again, given the situation, could you have chosen not to get involved? We knew Fran was involved and we care about Fran. We had to listen to her. She said it to appease her own conscience, pretending to give choices when she's already done it. She tried. I don't care if she tried or not. The old fool tried to pull off something way beyond her and make others share the consequences. That's how I see it. Her good intentions don't matter, the result is the same. This is incredibly irresponsible, especially from one who brags about her moral standards all the time. Fran, for example, would never have brought others into it. Fran brought you into it, no? I'm not the others. Oh, and about the job position, I don't know if I want to work at Silencio anymore. Just stay low until this blows over. Cooperate with them. Don't cause any extra trouble. Could you do that? What about the thing that Wayne said? The talk on the roof? I agree with him. Ops as a whole seems shady, but shutting down a whole flop farm? I don't see how this relates to us. But it's none of our business. You should stay away from their problems. Don't make things even more complicated. But I agree with Justin more. I was afraid this might happen. You're being brainwashed. Remember, none of this is your business. There's no reason to throw yourself into it, is there? This concerns the fate of many people. We just stand aside and watch? Right. Not our problem. What if Fran is one of them? Fran is not one of them. That much we're sure of. Isn't that a bit too selfish? As long as it earns me a quiet life. You don't fuck with the world and the world leaves you alone. I've been living by this motto. So far, so good. Did the world leave Fran alone? Shut the hell up. Sorry. I wanted to respect her choices as much as I can. What happened to her proves my point. She insisted on challenging the invincible and endangered herself as well as those around her.
But again, she proves her own point, that sometimes if we do nothing, the world will swallow us whole. Frankly, I don't know what to believe anymore. Hey, about the thing that happened at Ops. Should I have pulled the lever? No, Thank you for making this tough decision. I don't know what I would have done. No one could have predicted the outcome. You had to make a quick decision. Thank you for sparing me of this dilemma. I guess I wouldn't have had the guts to pull it either. Huh. Body's waking up. So soon? I don't have any control over it, man. Please, take care of everything. Do my best. Oh, this dizziness. Fran, where's Fran? She can't be up and about already after getting shot and chucked off a third-story balcony, surely. Lawrence? What are you doing here? Morning, Jason. How you feeling? Where's Fran? She's in the safe house. She got up before you did and went over to find Nen. How's she doing? Healing nicely. Can't quite walk yet, otherwise as good as new. Thanks for the update. And sorry I used your game console without permission. Keeping watch was too boring. What are you playing? Final Fable 11? Say, if it's the final Fable, why so many sequels? Because it sells? Ah, yeah, right. I've never seen this boss before. Don't tell me he loaded my save. You didn't load my save, did you? I know my manners alright. New save, starting from scratch. And progressed further overnight than I did in a whole month. Are you ready? It's about time for the mission briefing. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. So the hierarchy of vision is... Jay? Good morning, Oh, don't stand up. Oh, You guys probably need a bit of private time. Come here, Lawrence. Ha, me? Come in. Let's chat with Fran. Sorry I didn't wake you up. I thought you'd need some rest after yesterday. It's okay. Our anniversary was ruined. Who could have thought that? Let's hold off on the gifts for later. Catch up when everything settles down, shall we? Sure. Ah, this wheelchair. Miss Situ gave it to me. It comes with a hovering system. Moves smoothly even on bumpy roads. Fancy, right? I'm sorry, really, Jay. I screwed up. All is good as long as you're good, Fran. I'm alright, really. It's just that, Jay, I thought I figured it out. I thought I knew everything, but... You couldn't possibly have foreseen that. Right. Her smile feels sad. Jay, I'm really disappointed in myself. Huh? Do you need some more time? Sorry to interrupt, but we must start now. We don't mind, let's do that. Sure. Mission briefing starts now. 23? Let's start with the conclusion. Francis is correct. According to these documents acquired by Miss Ye, Vision is indeed selling more flops than they can generate. Unfortunately, this is the only thing we can prove with what we have. However, they took it to the extreme just to have you silenced, Francis. That indirectly supports our hypothesis. Because they know we're onto something critical? Exactly. Situ Nin showed me an affirming smile. They have no reason to use assassination if it's only about business operation data. Next, we must take a more active approach. That, or... Now that we're certain they have something bigger to hide, we can afford to slow down a bit and collect more evidence. 23. More importantly, we can try playing by the book. Get things done without breaking so many laws. I beg to differ. After yesterday, they're alerted. Whatever evidence there is will be wiped out very soon. They are very sorry in that. This is our only chance. Direct strike while they are trying to decide next moves. But, even more importantly, there already are outsiders involved. We can't have them exposed to risks for that long. The sooner the better. Every hour counts. Okay, just pointing out possibilities. I knew it's impossible to change your mind. Merci, 23. I've got a question. Shoot. Plans to have Jason go to the farm together with me, right? It is. Vision's hunting down Miss Chang. Is it safe if a boyfriend appears at one of their farms? I mean, everyone somehow related to Miss Chang should now be under surveillance, right?
Vision isn't desperate enough to try public execution yet, and I don't think they will ask regular employees about Francis's personal connections. Plus, according to Francis, no one at the farm knows she's dating Jason. Except for Yuna Sue, that is. 23 has hacked into her work account. If she tries anything, we will know.
No, I told that security officer about our relationship. He knows too.
Yes, that was the day before yesterday. A guy you mentioned at dinner yesterday. I'll keep an eye on him. Good question, Lawrence. You're starting to think like an owl agent.
Yeah.
Don't celebrate yet, Brad. Okay, now today's action plan. If everything goes smoothly, we will put an end to this shit show before tomorrow. Although things have never been going smoothly. Hey, don't jinx it. Attention, everyone. Our objective today is to acquire sensitive data located in the cellar. Lawrence will infiltrate the Ops division to acquire files we need. With that, we should be able to prosecute Vision. 23. Lawrence will need remote support. For that, we must hack into Silencio's intranet before he starts. That was not an issue, as I installed a beacon device on Messier's computer. It serves as a breakthrough point for me to hack into. However, after the episode yesterday, her computer is powered off and the office is locked down. In other words, the beacon is no longer available.
So we have to rig another computer?
Oui.
Situ Nin showed me an affirming smile.
Smart. Watch and learn, Lawrence, my boy. I thought about that too. He just said it first. The plan is to install the beacon on the computer of the screening lead. Do you think it's possible, Jason and Lawrence?
If that's, Wayne, he's always out and about, isn't he?
Totally agreed. It's a walk in the park. Wayne's hardly ever at his own desk. Is that so? Oh, that's it then. Let me recap. The operation has two phases. Phase 1, retrieve the beacon from Messier's computer and install it on Wayne Zhang's. Phase 2, Lawrence infiltrates Ops to retrieve data. Are we clear? Aye, ma'am.
I've got a couple of questions.
Ask away.
Why do we need to hack into the intranet first?
Silencio's covered with surveillance cameras. It keeps watch on everyone, mainly for performance review. Like how often you go to the restroom or scratch your butt. By the way, you scratch your butt a lot, Lawrence. Who the hell cares about that? Could be eczema. Have your butt checked, boy. Seriously? Seriously, we don't want you to compromise mission due to an itchy butt.
I can't tell if she's joking or...
Now, let's put Lawrence's butt aside. Hey! On top of general surveillance, the AI system also records and analyzes every employee's activity. Suspicious or potentially harmful activities will trigger alarms, which are sent to division leads. In extreme cases, the system will summon security guards. Since you two will be doing a lot of fishy stuff there today, you bet the system will catch you in no time. But worry not, this is where I come in. Once the beacon is up again, I can wipe you both from the alert system.
What do you mean by wipe?
What the word literally means, your names are erased. You cease to exist in the system. Break as many rules as you like. The other reason for this hack, I can grant you security clearance to places where you need to be. Note that granting security clearance leaves a record in the system log. So what? Vision might be alarmed by these records. That's highly unlikely. No one checks the log. Also, odd log files are erased on a weekly basis.
Situ gave 23 a threatening glare.
But we should still avoid it because of a certain perfectionist in the room. Any other questions?
This is all Lawrence's job. What do I do?
Oh, we try to minimize your participation. You're part of the operation, but a civilian nonetheless. Your role is to be there, just in case.
Rand seems to be relieved.
Ha! Infiltration, huh? Finally, some proper secret agent work.
I'm all clear.
Bon, let's... No. If Vision really is doing what we think, the knowledge must be limited to executives and very few employees. They wouldn't trust the data to Ops, too easy to steal. You misunderstood, Francis. We're not targeting Ops computers. The idea is to access the Cellar network through them, snatch real-time data. I don't know much about hacking, but I know how Vision does things. I'm positive they've taken precautions. What would you suggest? Hack into Silencio's flop core. Every byte of data passes through the flop core, so the flop core is guarded like a damn fortress. Hacking into it is hard, if not impossible. But that's not the point. The point is, Nin, we can't do this. The flop core is everything processed by Silencio, not just Vision's data. Every transaction from every partner of Vision's. Private information of all 1Pi citizens. Hacking into the flop core would be a severe infringement of privacy and a felony. I don't mind breaking the law for the greater good, but we must prioritize less invasive approaches, if any.
23 is dead serious about it.
But we're not doing anything with this privacy data. Plus, I'm sure Vision is abusing it anyway. We are the law enforcement, Lauren sang. The law trusts us to defend it. Every time we break the law, we destroy our legitimacy a bit. Keep that in mind if you're serious about joining OWL.
Looks like Lawrence is surprised by 23's sudden change of attitude too.
I agree. Hacking the flop core is going too far. We stick to the original plan. Are you okay with it, Francis? No problem. You make the final decision. I just provide information for your reference.
Bon.
Say, may I ask one more question? You may not. Shoot. Why don't you just give me a beacon? Why? Get it from Monsieur's computer. I mean, doesn't it make everyone's life easier if I bring a new one there? How many beacons do you think we have and we can't...
Was 23 checking Situ's response?
We can't what? The beacon is small but very expensive. We don't have another one. Now you're caring about money, huh? Doesn't OWL like packed with free money? Oh, it's not like...
Money is a secondary concern. We can't leave the beacon there. There will be consequences if Vision finds it.
That makes sense. Professional opinion. Don't be a penny pincher, 23. The penny pincher has brought you many dinners. As if I didn't buy you any.
Enough. That's it for today's operation. Lawrence, Jason, first retrieve the beacon from Monsieur's office, then install it on Wen Zhang's computer. 23. Hack into Silencio's internet. Help Lawrence infiltrate Ops. Take these: decryption device and concealed communicator. Use the decryption device on Ops computers to retrieve data. Keep in touch over the comms. Jason, these are for you just in case. Nice catch. Invisible communicators, just a transparent thin film. Put it on. Get ready for action. First, you and Lawrence go to the farm. Commute as you always do. 23 and I will keep in touch over the comms.
Nin, Grandma is... I know.
Grandma?
Sorry guys, OWL is calling. 23 and I are assigned an urgent task. It won't take long, approximately 3 hours. We'll get in touch with you when you arrive at the farm. See you later.
They're leaving? Wait, what about our mission?
Stick to the old plan. We will be back soon enough.
Well, that was unexpected.
What kind of task? The noisy kind. Drug dealers. We have been following this drug ring for a long time. OWL just authorized a strike.
Man, I want to have some of the action too.
I won't make you an OWL agent until you stop looking for action. Let's get going, 23. Any idea which team we're working with today? Whichever.
They're gone just like that.
I don't know, OWL operates like that, I guess. Random assignments out of the blue. It's a recent thing. You're not so busy before. Because of rising social unrest? Could be.
Who's Grandma?
The leader of OWL. It's a code name of sorts, I think. Not their actual grandma. Are they safe? I mean, it sounds like an armed assault. Piece of cake. You've never seen it in action. Totally unbelievable. Straight out of an action movie. Superhuman reflexes. Where you fought the thug at the hospital, Jason, that was somewhat like Nin. What thug?
Fran's worried.
Right, you didn't know about that, Miss Cheng. A thug tried to pick a fight with Jason yesterday, but got his ass kicked in the end. Right, Jason?
Man, you have guilty written all over your face. Won the battle, lost the war. They tasered me.
Jeez, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Good. Where was I again? Right, I was about to say that Jason is a lot like Nin when he's in action.
How so?
That's the, general vibe. Like being super focused, striking with crazy precision. Oh, I can't imagine. Right. Yeah, you'll know when you see Nin doing her work. It's about time. I'll be on my way. See you at the farm, Jason.
Which part of the farm?
The office, I mean, screening.
Sure.
That's it then. See you later. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
He's cute. I mean, the boy.
The boy? Lawrence? Should I feel jealous?
No, I mean cute like a little kid. Could you get me a bottle of TJ?
Sure.
Thank you. They're there by the door.
What's this? CCTV terminal. Random crap. What's this? Supply crate. Portion explosive. One pie beer.
Thank you. Gah, this is bitter.
Sorry, that they don't have sweetened tea here.
I know. I wanted to give it a try. I thought it would taste different today.
Why?
Nothing. Never mind. So many things happened in just one day. Finally, we have some time to talk.
How are you holding up?
Quite well. 23 told me to avoid exertion for a while. I should be able to walk again soon. How about you?
Just muscle pains, no biggie.
No. I mean, how are you feeling?
I just feel worried about Fran. Can't wait to end this shit show. I'm worried about you and can't wait to get over this ASAP.
ASAP, huh?
Something wrong?
No, it's just that I have a feeling that it won't be that easy.
I can tell she's hesitating.
I've changed my mind, Jay. Or should I say I'm doubting my old self? I don't know anymore.
What do you mean?
How should I put this? I always thought every pain in my life was caused by others, by those who came before me.
Pain?
That's probably not the right word. I mean, nothing major. Trivial things like peeling the last bit of toilet paper roll or school starting too early. I was always thinking, what the hell are you doing? There have been so many generations since the first human appeared. Why hasn't anyone realized elementary schools are starting the day too early? I couldn't get enough rest. Every adult used to be in elementary school once. Why aren't they complaining about it?
What does it have to do with...
Bear with me a little longer. Later, I finally got it. Because people change. Sooner or later, you'll be out of elementary school, start work, start life. These complaints feel less important over time. Eventually, you forget about them all. The point is, people aren't motivated to correct an issue unless it's bugging them. The realization made me even more angry. I thought I found a flaw in humanity. And with this righteous rage, I blame them, those who came before me, even more, including my parents, who gave birth to me but didn't care for my feelings.
Fran never had what you'd call a harmonious family.
Maybe because of this flaw, we all tend to think the world has done us wrong. We all think how we deserve better, never bothering to care about each other's feelings. I told myself I was different, I couldn't become one of them.
She's getting agitated.
Most people only care about themselves, about the immediate future. I wanted to do better. Remember things that I hate, take my share of responsibility, make the world a better place. That was my motivation. Sometimes it makes me feel like a hero. That's why I keep talking about the march, about social movements, why I transferred to Silencio. We fight every once in a while, you know, this is the reason.
Fran has never talked to me about that before.
Until yesterday.
Should I say something? Let her talk.
I'm starting to feel that I'm a hypocrite. Jay, you know what I was thinking when I jumped out of that window, falling to the ground?
Oh, she jumped.
I thought about how sad you would be. I've seen your sad face only once and it broke my heart. And my dad, how ugly he'd look when he cries. I thought I was my own person with no liability to, with no reason to stop for anyone else. I was confident, proud, really believing I was ready to do the right thing, whatever it costs. I still believe confronting Shane Yan was the right thing to do, but if given a second chance, I'd choose not to go. Before yesterday, I never thought my actions could have consequences on others, on those who care about me. In my world, there was only myself and the people who I care about. Now I'm starting to see the world from your perspective.
Fran.
Are you sure you want to be part of this mission, Jay?
Huh, this is what she's getting at.
I know it's the right thing to do, but you've seen what Vision is capable of. Miss Situ said we don't have to be part of it. I know this isn't very convincing coming from me, still. What do you think?
We have to participate in this mission if only to get our normal life back. We'll say that.
Normal? I don't think things will ever get back to normal. Hey, you're still here. Right, what's the matter? Did you leave something behind? Ah, no, Nin told me to stay here and keep you company, Miss Shang. With Nin and 23 gone, if both of us leave too, it'd only leave you holding the fort.
You're not going to the farm today?
I'm going for sure. Nin and 23 will be back soon enough. You can go to the farm first, Jason. I'll be late by an hour or two. Are you sure it's okay? The company doesn't tolerate tardiness. Not a problem. The company doesn't tolerate. Wayne does.
Fran's looking at me, apparently seeking confirmation.
He's talking about Wayne Zheng. Very nice guy. I see. Am I interrupting? Please don't mind me. I'm not here. No, it doesn't matter. Really, I had this feeling that I'm probably ruining the moment. No such thing. Hey, Jason, it's about time for you to go. Just in time for the subway. He's right, Jay. You should get going. See you later. Keep in touch.
See ya.
Hey.
I was talking to Fran.
Bye.
Oh, we can't go in there. Can I do anything? What's going on over here? What's this? Quantum beacon. Attach this to any computational device. Okay, so that's what she was going to send us out with today. PC description. No make or model with performance boosting and decryption add-ons. Some parts appear to be the work of highly advanced DIY. Note, this thing is illegal. All caps. Supply crate. There's a tag saying, trust me, you can't afford to drop this. Now what's this thing? Like a projector, isn't it? Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Okay. Guess we go. Can't pet the dog today. Or can I? Assuming I can't do anything at any of these places. Talk to this lady? Anything off this way? No, literally nothing. Okay. Woody. Who was Woody? I can't remember. Jason Dye. This guy looks familiar. I saw him yesterday, the weirdo in the restroom. Oh, what was... Yeah, I can't remember his voice now. Or should I call you MBU? That's not my name, a code name. That's what I mean. He showed me a weary smile. We don't know our names, you and I. Relax, we're the same. Stuck in someone else's body. Come on, we must talk. First of all, let me apologize. Sorry for catching you unprepared again. What do you want? I'll get straight to the point. What's happening to you is happening to all active MBUs at the moment. For some unknown reason, we're cut off from the source. The source? Sorry, I was ahead of myself. The source is a code name. It's the organization that controls, no, used to control us. As to this sudden cutoff, there are several theories. Maybe the source intended it, or maybe it's some sort of technical glitch. But the most likely one is that the source has undergone some form of an accident, or maybe an attack. That is true. What is true? What do you know? Let's just tell him that I'm interested to see what happens if we tell him the truth. I was in a facility controlled by the source when the attack happened. Holy, this is what we've been trying to figure out. Listen. We barely know anything about what's happening. We don't even know what the source is or whether it has an actual name. The only thing we're certain is that now they're gone for whatever reason. As a result, we are set free. But we MBUs are not allowed to know too much, so there's not a lot to work with. As we speak, our kin are trying on their own to cope with the situation. I represent those who want to find out what's happening. Represent? Yes, I'm not alone in this quest. However, be aware that not everyone agrees with me. Some would rather take over the lives of their hosts or start something anew. Our kin are not united. Some even see other MBUs as threats. Why? Because they are imposters. Naturally, they don't want to be called out. Proactively removing anyone who knows what they are is a valid option. You mean they might attack other MBUs? Indeed. It has happened before. Most of us choose to hide our identities if only for survival. Our kin do not know each other. I serve as the messenger. Why you? Because I am the only one willing to make myself known. I am visible. Anyone could have silenced me if I exposed their secret. However, being exposed is not our top concern. The top concern is what we are. Are we getting philosophical? What are we? What are MBUs? Wait, do you mean you don't know?
What about you? Do you know the answer?
I thought you'd at least have some form of answer.
As I told you, MBUs have been used as tools. We are not authorized to know anything related to our missions. That includes our nature. Are we a form of computer algorithm, or a brain floating in a tank somewhere? If it's the latter case, and if the source has been destroyed, who is going to keep our physical brains alive? This is the status quo. Nothing is certain. Do you see where the problem is? We could be gone any minute.
What should we do?
There's only one thing we can do now. Find out the truth. This is the reason why I'm contacting you. I need to know your story. What did you know before the blackout? Please share your knowledge with me. Anything could help. Didn't you say you were there when the source was attacked? Of all kin, you're the most promising. Please help us find out the truth. Please share with us your knowledge.
I was channeled into a man to get information out of his friend.
A regular mission. Where was the location?
A room inside Well, it wasn't really a room, was it? I was in something like a simulated space.
Simulated space. That means you were within the premise of the source. Do you remember what the information was you were supposed to get?
It was the whereabouts of some sort of... Well, I don't know if it was technology. I think it's some coordinates.
Who are they? I mean, your previous host and his friend.
I think they're gangsters of sorts.
Gangsters? Do you have a name? What's the name of your previous host?
Ivan Zhang.
I'll make a note of that. Now, the most critical question. You said you witnessed the attack. Could you elaborate?
A figure appeared out of nowhere and killed everyone on sight in a second.
What?
That was it. It was over before I knew it started.
Those who were killed, were they staff of the source?
I don't know. They were bossing me around.
What then?
What then?
After they were killed, how did you end up in Jason Dye?
The figure sent me here, I think. He looks excited.
This is the confirmation I've been looking for. The source is gone. As a result, we are free. Thank you, Kin. The information you provided is tremendously helpful for our quest. What I'm going to do next is, based on the information you provided, I will try to locate your previous host.
What for?
You'd be the only one who has entered the source and come out alive, assuming he is still alive, that is. Is there anything else I should know? I appreciate any information that may help me locate him.
Actually, I know exactly where he is.
What? Where is he?
Where is he? I don't know where he is. I don't know. Was it? I don't remember if he did tell us. Near the evacuation zone?
Good. I'll take a note of that. I'll follow your lead.
Wait, honestly, I don't know.
Okay, I'll forget the clues you provided. That's it for now. I'll be in touch if I find anything. See you again, Kin.
Yeah, I don't know. He may have said in that very initial prologue part, but I don't remember. Alright, so we want to go up, well, yeah, we're going to want to go to the floor with the changing room first. I forget if that's B4 or B2, which is the screening room. I'll try B4. Just so we can put our work clothes on.
Oh, Jason, you at the farm yet?
I'm here.
Good. Come find me in the contract room, the one we had field practice in. Oh, don't forget to put on your uniform.
Is it urgent?
Ah, that's it. See you there.
He hung up. What's this about? Time to announce that I failed the interview? Oh, it is the right floor. Okay, cool.
Jason died. Do you copy?
I copy.
Bon. Comes up good.
Are you done with the job?
Oui. Yes, my ass. There's a whole report to write, and didn't you want to? We are back at the safe house. Lawrence is on his way. Report your status. The screening lead wants to see me. Roger, today's your big day, isn't it? They're going to decide whether you should go to screening or ops. Yeah. Roger, Based on the result, we may have to make adjustments to our plan. Do I need to pick a division over the other? No, both sides have pros and cons, and you will remain an employee there after the investigation. Choose whatever you see fit. More work coming in. Excuse me for a while. 23 will remain online for comm support. I'll mute myself on restroom breaks. If I don't answer, you know what's happening.
What about my restroom breaks?
I'll mute you, chill. Lawrence will join you over the comms when he arrives. Start the job once Lawrence is in position. Situ out.
Okay. Oh, hello.
I told you it's him. I know his voice anywhere. Jester making phone calls while taking a dump, eh?
What kind of greeting is that?
I'm changing clothes. Oh.
Why are you so disappointed, dude?
Get moving, QQ. See you later, Jester.
What are they doing here? Next, go to the contract room. Yeah. Which is this way? Anyways, he was in the one on the far left, wasn't he?
Hey, Jason, have a seat.
Justin's here too.
No.
The atmosphere in this room is suffocating. I guess you know what we're about to announce. Time to decide my division?
Yeah.
We're about to decide which division you should go to, screening or ops. Or rather, you're about to decide.
Yes.
After 2 hectic days, you finally finished your field practice. Before anything though, let us explain the current situation at the farm. First of all, Miss Ye will be absent for a while because of reasons. She's absent for good, I reckon. I wonder how much they know about what happened to her. With the manager absent, according to company policies, each division's going to manage itself.
The lead of ops, however, will be absent for a while too. I am the acting lead.
What happened to the ops lead? Alright, Mr. Sue knocked that asshole into next week. As a result, Justin and I have the power to decide whether or not to hire you. We both decided to hire you, which makes the situation awkward. After negotiation, we agreed that it should be up to you. Think about it, which division would you like to go to? Do I have to decide now? I'm afraid so, unless you prefer Silencio to make the decision. Oh right, folks at screening want me to tell you welcome aboard.
I thought we agreed not to play the friends card.
I'm just passing a message from my colleagues.
Good, I have a bit to add myself. Our paycheck is about twice as much as what you get at screening.
Another salary card, man.
Is the right to know?
I don't think you should judging a job solely by salary is a good idea. A positive, friendly atmosphere is a big plus. Working constantly under pressure and risk is not good for your mental health.
Says the division lead that caused that risk.
What you blaming us for? Calm down, guys.
I am calm.
Calm my ass. Screening's at the forefront of our business. We try hard to broker deals with contributors.
You call that the forefront? What about us then, who rack juices up, who take the fall when shit happens?
Shit wouldn't happen if you only listened to us.
Who are you to talk about listening? We said 1,000,000 times, we can't adjust any generation power case by case. What did you do? You kept sending unqualified juices down. How could you ask us to listen when you don't listen?
Well, there's no reason, not command, without real explanation. We try to explain things to you to find a middle ground. Every time we ask questions, you slap a stack of tech documents in our face.
We don't have the time to read it to you. Can't you just trust professional judgments?
I can't if professional means snobby attitude.
Damn, whatever you say. Jason worked with us. He knows what it's like at ops.
And he knows better than you do how hard we've been trying.
Let him make the decision.
That was the plan in the first place.
Which side do you choose, Jason?
They're both grilling me with burning stares. May I ask questions? Ask away.
Hold on.
What?
Let's make this clear. When one of us is answering his questions, the other must shut the hell up.
Agreed. What are your questions? Does screening really pay less? Yes, although it's just the base salary. We've got bonuses to somewhat level the playing field.
Yish.
What?
I said nothing. Tsk is not a word.
Yeah, whatever it is, say it already. I'm not like you. I listen.
Don't you get it? They get bonuses for signing more people. That's why we have so many unqualified juices down there.
I told you, we don't have incentives for that. I believe Wayne and Screen are only trying to help more people. See? Justin doesn't want to respond. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Is Ops really working towards farm closure?
We are.
But it looks like he doesn't want to offer any explanation. Won't I lose my job?
You will, but not in the immediate future. Even if the board decides to shut down Silencio right now, it takes 5 to 8 years to close the deal. You'll have plenty of time to learn new skills that will easily get you a job in the other Vision farms.
I guess that's it. Which side do you choose? God, that grill you with stare treatment again. Okay, well, we're not on a timer. I think even though it's a more horrid place, I think I'm leaning towards Ops in that maybe we can do more to kind of bring down from within down there, perhaps, rather than screening. I don't know. I mean, I'm 50-50 on it, to be quite honest. Let's go. One thing I will say is that Silencio wanted us to be in Ops. And I've got a feel like with the opening the doors for us, I kind of feel like there's something going on with Silencio there. Either it's helping us or pointing us in a certain direction. So I guess that's going to swing the deal for me. I'm going to say Ops.
I see.
Are you sure? After you've seen how terrible things are? All the more reason for me to change it. As long as you thought it over, well, that's it then. I'll leave the rest to Justin. Yeah, and there's something you should know. I've decided to make some changes while I have the power.
What changes?
From today, the screening office is permanently open house. People from Logistic and Ops could come any time. No paperwork needed.
You don't have this power, even Ms. Ye doesn't. It's up to HQ.
Yeah, that's not true. I spent years lobbying for more transparency. HQ gave us the green light long ago. Only Ms. Ye didn't allow it, saying some directors of the board might be unhappy. I don't care about them. Justin, I'm doing what we always wanted to do, facilitating communication across divisions. I never gave up trying. You? When I say welcome aboard, I mean it, Jason. The fact that you're joining Ops doesn't change a thing. You're still a friend. Come visit us. See you guys around. Thanks, Wayne. Hey, I'm doing this for the greater good, not just you.
First of all, welcome aboard, but we're not sure when you can start yet.
I guess he won't explain why if I don't ask. Why's that?
Ms. Ye's suspected espionage flew through everything off track. HQ told us to suspend certain operations before the investigation is closed. Hiring is one of them.
I see.
You're not surprised about Ms. Ye?
I thought it's common in big corporations.
Huh? Well, no, not as common as you may think. I still had trouble facing that fact, and Wayne just said she was against cross-division transparency.
He looks confused and a bit angry too.
Yeah, she must have her reasons, I guess. We may restore operations next Monday. Your new job starts by then. Before that, feel free to walk around the farm. In fact, I advise you to do so. Get to know what's what. Maybe help people with errands, too.
Sounds good.
Oh, wait, no. The entire cellar is now under maintenance. There's no one at the Flops office. Yeah, anyway, you have the security clearance to walk around, but the job won't start until next week. Maybe you can spend some time with screening, too.
He really hates the mere idea of screening. It's a shame, you and Wayne.
Yes. He used to trust me unconditionally. These days, whatever I say, he just asks for evidence. Asking for evidence is not the worst. It's that,
So he stopped trusting you?
Exactly. You're awfully perceptive. I just don't know what he's thinking. Okay, I'm running out of time. I'll get in touch with you next week. Again, welcome aboard. Sorry to put you under so much stress. See you next week.
Bye. Ops, huh? Got an achievement for that, so I guess there definitely is a second route to take. Should I keep working here afterwards? He's gone? What? ... Obviously they're listening. Based on what I heard, you're free to go around the place today. Good. Nin isn't back yet, but I think we can start without her. Lawrence says he's arriving soon. Let me patch him in. He's oddly apologetic, although I don't know what for. Hello? Report your status? I left the farm too early yesterday. Now they assigned me extra tasks to make up for it. So I need to leave the farm for some errands. This could take quite a while, sorry. Nin! Lawrence screwed up again! Hey, I left early yesterday because of you. Quiet, you both. Let me think. You need to do this alone then, Jason. Infiltrate Ops on my own? Oui. The task itself isn't particularly dangerous. Otherwise I'd say postpone. But we're racing against Vision. Every second counts. And I hear the cellar is deserted today. We should seize the opportunity. However, that's not my fault. Let's follow the original plan. Jason retrieves the beacon from Monsieur's computer, then install it on Wen Zheng's computer.
What does it look like?
It's a black cube on the side of the computer, a bumpy texture. You will know it when you see it. Get it online and do it quick, please. I need visuals, seriously. This could be a bit hard since you're technically part of the ops staff. You need a good reason to appear in the screening office. You chose ops? Don't judge his career decisions. I know. Let's begin. Step 1, the manager's office. Oh, step 1's the manager's office. Remember to stay low-key.
Okay, well I think that's probably a good place to leave it for now. When we come back next time, we'll begin Operation take down the society, I suppose. But we'll start off by just stealing some tech and installing it on Wayne's computer. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think about anything really, just kind of the setting, the choices we've made, the characters. I feel like we're trying to do things for the better. I know Jason Dye, the person we're inhabiting, is very conservative in terms of getting involved, but I think we're doing the right thing by trying to be a bit more proactive there. Let me know your thoughts anyway. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be fantastic. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.